today I would love to share what I learned from my leaders, from my leaders last week, and let us see how this could make some sense. All right. So there's one thing whenever I'm taught, I look at ways how I could, what do they say? I could make something simple to my understanding. So if my leader joins here, when you teach me, I may not teach exactly what you have taught me, but I try to make it simple, right? So that someone else could understand. Okay, so our topic today is purely trading. And as Team Eagles International, we have for a very long run developed two trading strategies. One is becoming a solo trader, and two is becoming a passive trader. And along our journey, we have provided strategies of trading as a solo trader, and we have provided strategies of trading as a passive trader. But that does not change our trading strategy. That our trading strategy comes from those two. Before I get started, I want to apprehend and welcome different leaders on the call. I've seen the presence of leader OBM from that side of Nigeria. Happy to have you here. I want to recognize the presence of leader Mubiru Spirito V4 from that side of Uganda. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of Queen Annalyn V4 from that side of Dubai. Happy to have you here. I want to respect the presence of Mr. Kasivante Abe V3 from that side of Uganda. Happy to have you here. I don't know if we have more V3s on the call. If you are here, you are V3, let me know. You are here, you are V3, let me know. You can give me some thumbs up and let me respect your presence. But also, most importantly, I want to welcome all V2s. I want to welcome all V1s, all right? All V2s, all V1s, and all traders, all investors on this platform, protocol observed. Okay, but I wouldn't fail to recognize the V4s, the V3s. I may not go into personal about the V2s, but also respect you so much for being on the call today. Someone may say, but I'm a V2, why don't you make me unique? Get your next rank. The uniqueness comes by itself, all right? Okay, now, ladies and gentlemen, as a team, we have come up with a system. I really don't want to lie to you. We have come up with a system. And we have a trading system and a team building system. We have a trading system and a team building system. For those that are maybe at a part of the team building system, you might understand me, that group I opened up yesterday. But those who basically have been following our trading strategy, you can decide personally to be a solo trader. And when you decide to be a solo trader, you don't need signals to trade. What is your goal? Your goal is to make 0.5 to 5% per day. And at first, when we had introduced this strategy, at first it looked hard. But basically, we have gone ahead to provide indicators in your trading view that you can use to help you identify coins that are going to do well. Then you trade them with margin calls. Maximum from 1 to 10 margin calls, they can really give you good profit on one shot. And if you face my last 7 videos, they take you through a step-by-step process. You decide which strategy you want to use to pick a trade. But lately, I'll give the latest one, then I go to passive trading, then I go to those with stack trades on their approach to the market. Right, so I'll go to my trading view. Basically, this is for the solo traders, just to show you our latest strategy that maybe I will break more detailed on Thursday this week, or sorry, Thursday, yes. On Thursday this week. And for the team building process, I'll basically, okay. This is it. Let me just, all right. Okay, our latest strategy is divided into 2 parts. Let me first get one. Our latest strategy is this one. This is our latest strategy. Those that have been following me very closely. We said that our latest strategy for those trading. There's someone with the feedback. Now unmute themselves, because now our latest strategy for solo traders, this is, according to me, this could be the best, and it uses 3 indicators. One, it uses the EMA. EMA stands for moving average exponential, and this is the average of the performance of the last 200 candles and the last 20 candles. And basically, this strategy is the best, according to me. If you use it in the 4-hour time frame, it will always give you resilient results. Now, if you add in margin calls, then it becomes sweeter. Why? For example, what you see, explain the strategy here, because I've already done, what you see as the yellow is my 20 EMA. And what you see as the blue is the 200 EMA. Now, what happens is that when the 20 EMA crosses over the 200 EMA, it gives you confidence that this trade will be going up and going down, but it is still in its upward trend. Let me make it simple like that. The market will be going up and going down, but this coin is still in its upward trend. For example, if we see where it crossed from, if someone picked up this trade from this green candle and stayed in the trade, this person made 60%. Some may ask, when was that? That was on the 12th of September, and the 60% was delivered on around here, I think, on the 13th of September. That was close to 48 hours, I would say. That's when this person made their $60. But the question would be, how long has it taken when this is not crossing over, ladies and gentlemen? It had taken it some good time for you to see that result. So along that line, ladies and gentlemen, you see even it crossed over. There it was just touching, then it went up again. So this strategy, for those trading the lower time frame, this could be a good area for them to make some good profit. So once it gets down, then you understand that there will be some good downward trend. But as we speak right now, ladies and gentlemen, this particular trade, for example, here, yes, the market might move down and move up, but basically and purely, as long as you see the downward trend, right? These are hacking ash candles, so I'm gonna change them back to regular candles. As long as you see a downward trend, you are interested, you can keep in hacking ash. If you are interested, you can keep in ordinary candles. That as long as the downward trend gets to the end and you join the market after the downward trend, then you will enjoy the upward trend because it is still there, unless the 20 MA crosses below the 200 MA. But if this happens, let me first find another trade. But if this happens, if you need 3%, 2%, that is good for you. But if this happens in longer time frame, right? I hope you see it also happened here on XRP. Now you see it has a downward trend. So once the downward trend ends, then you enter the upward trend. Those that understand that science, you could pick up. If you see what happened here, when it had just crossed over on XRP around here, you see XRP delivered also another 59%. It's a good trade. But if this happens in the longer time frame, that is 1 day, like you see now here, the longer time frame in the 1 day here, ladies and gentlemen, I only saw XRP is the one that is about to close. Once the 20 MA in the longer time frame, I'm talking about 1 day, crosses over, it is here. It has not yet crossed, but it is planning to. If it crosses over the blue EMA, then it means that we are going to stay in this particular upward trend for a very longer time. In the longer time frame, someone may ask, when did it last crossover? Ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you that the 20 EMA went below the 200 EMA, ladies and gentlemen, on the 6th of December, 2021. On the 6th of December, 2021, that's when it last went below the 200 EMA. It went below and it has been there from the 6th of December, 2021 up to date. But when did it cross? That's where I want to go. When did it cross over? Ladies and gentlemen, let us find here. You see, it last crossed over, the last one, on the 10th of August, 2021. And this remained an upward trend, ladies and gentlemen. It remained an upward trend up to this area on the 6th, around 6th to 5th December, 2021. So once it crosses over, then it means we are going to stay in an upward trend. So you just, how do you trade it? You wait for a downward trend, you get in, and you can take, if it is in 1 day time frame, you can basically take 10%, 15%, 20%. How do you do that? Those that have watched that video, I said, you look at the highest point. For example, if it crosses from here, then my take profit will be from the highest point, which is this one. This will be my take profit if it crosses. And so I'll measure from where here, where it crosses from. Let me say here, if it crosses, I don't know the day it will cross, but I'm saying if it crosses, and I will take 96%. But as I'm looking for my 96%, if I open up this with margin calls, then I'm safe and ready. Now, to simplify the work, those that have been using this strategy, let me just take this to the 4-hour time frame because here it might have crossed over. To simplify the work, I said that if you don't have the paid version of this, because you only need 3, what you do, you remove the stochastic RSI first. Then you bring in the second video that you watched just to, before I go to the other topic I want to handle. You bring in the ABCDV1. to give you what I call entry and exit. Now, ladies and gentlemen, as you see on this particular trade, it is showing you higher lows. You see higher lows, higher lows, higher lows, and lower highs. It means that since the market moves from the left to the right, this candle is going to give you another indicator. This is a hacking ash. Make sure you're using ordinary candles because this will confuse you. Use ordinary candles. So it means that now this is going to form what we call a lower low. So you get in the lower low once the lower low is formed, but make sure you open up with margin calls. Let me say the lower low forms up here. Or let me say around there, you get in, then you get out here. And that is 13%. But as you open up your trade, you set it up with margin calls, because even if a green candle is being formed, it doesn't form at once. Julius, has it happened before? Yes, there are candles that delivered this yesterday. One of them is Compo. I think, yeah, it delivered this yesterday in the 1 hour time frame. I think I need to check again. Just wait. I think it was in the 1 hour time frame. All right, it has not yet, but along the journey, if that was 15%, along the journey, if you are setting up with margin calls, someone picked up from here, but this is today. All right, this is today. Already 3%. So in the lower time frame, we said like before, if you're not very, very greedy, you can take 2 to 3%, 2 to 3%, 2 to 3%. It will always give you return profit. 2 to 3%, 2 to 3%, right? So you get in at these points, you get in at the lower high and get out at the previous higher high. The only difference is how long do you want to stay in the market? But if you are trading with margin calls, as the market will be coming down, you'll be making profit. It buys, it sells, it buys, it sells, it buys, it sells. But your first 4 margin calls, 1, 2, 3, and 4, they have your huge take profit. But with 7 to 10 margin calls, it will keep on buying and selling. I'll not go into that unless someone takes a personal responsibility. Unless someone takes what I call a personal responsibility to go and watch those videos by yourself. Someone may say, but Julius, why don't you do for me one-on-one? I understand that most people are not interested in paying a price in their own residue to achieve their goals, but it's okay. Some people, they want to be spoon-fed so that they rescue themselves from the poverty they are facing. Ladies and gentlemen, what you are facing is a personal problem. My responsibility is to give you the knowledge. And if you are not willing to go where the knowledge has been put and read it by yourself and stay in the groups complaining about the results, then it's up to you. Because everything happens when you practice. Me, I'm not a crypto trader, and I've not personally been trading for years. I joined Royalq, a novice from the medical field. And I decided this is going to be my cash cow. I treat it like a business. And so I go in and I'll be able to learn. Then I go and practice because I understand that the money is in the practice. Now, that put aside, let me go to people with stock trade. Ladies and gentlemen, someone says, give me the name and the video. Just come here. Me, I don't need to. Just come here. This is the Telegram group. This is the YouTube channel. Subscribe. Subscribe. I've done these are the 2 videos, lesson 6 and lesson 7. Lesson 6 and lesson 7. And I'm still trading just because me, I don't measure so much in trading, but when I decide, I'm still trading this coin called ref with margin calls because me, it's okay. I have no issues with it. And yesterday, it gave me $67. And today so far, it has delivered $2. What did I do? Like I explained, is that, what I did is that I understand, for example, someone who's tackling this question. I understand, me personally, my take profit on ref is huge, right? My first four margin calls on ref take profit. Yes, it won the first time, but it will win the second time because USDT, I hope it's this. This is my coin I'm trading. And I've been buying it via margin calls here. If someone, you are new in trading, let me just show if you can pick this in the 1 hour time frame. Please, you can pick this. If you are here and you love one shot, this is good for you. Or it can deliver. This is lower low. This trade can deliver. Where it is, by the way, if you open up with some few margin calls, if someone picked up from here, it can still come back to the higher high here. But if you have fear, those who have fear, you can take 3%, but still it can deliver 8%. Still it can deliver 13%. For those who are strong and bold, it can give you 20%. Because some of you fear, I understand some of you fear too much profit. But once you open up too much profit, you just open it up. I don't know, you just open it up for the first four margin calls. For example, I don't know whether this is in. Let me just show someone who was asking me this. Then I go to stack trades where you just appear. All right. I don't know whether this is here. Okay, now here it is small, just 5%. But this 5% is just happening on the first four margin calls from here, here, and here, and here. But these ones I'm earning on these other margin calls. My robot buys and sells. I have 10 margin calls, simple. Why am I still trading this coin amidst all challenges, ladies and gentlemen? The answer is simple. I trade the coin because when I go to my trading view in the 4 hour time frame, my orange 20 EMA is still above my 200 EMA. So I understand that when this trade moves down, I'll be buying with margin calls so that once it rises, it gives me profit. I can stop trading this coin when this gets below. And if this happens in the 1 day time frame, then I'm going to trade this coin on a cycle for a very longer period of time. So I will keep it on a one shot for a very longer period of time with margin calls because I see my 20 EMA is above my 200 EMA. It means that this coin is still delivering profit. That was for those using that strategy to trade. Add in the ABC V1 to give you entry and exit in those particular trades. Someone who has been able to watch those videos, what I'm saying makes sense to you. Someone who has not watched those videos, I'm sorry, not from a bad side of my heart, but I understand why you might be seeing nimbus clouds. But don't worry, it is just a process. When you give in the time to learn, then things will be perfect for you. When you don't give in the time to learn, then things will not be perfect for you. Okay, so it is lesson number 6 and lesson number 7. Happy to have you, Leader Kayuti from Cote d'Ivoire, a V3. Happy to have you on our course. So I beg you, those that want huge profit, to go and look at that. Now, people with stack trade. I want to thank the innovation of Leader Jatin and Leader Rashil, crypto guru from India, who were able to look at the idea of trading, especially for the psycho passive traders. people with stack trades. And they came up with a strategy. And this strategy is, they call it the 4-layer strategy, but I'll try to keep it simple as follows. I'll try to keep it simple, right? So now, ladies and gentlemen, when we start trading, I've seen it, one leader calls it the triangle strategy. I've seen another leader calling it the 4-layer strategy, a lot of names, all right? All right, it's a good strategy. Now, when you start trading, you basically trade our major cryptocurrencies, which is BTC stroke USDT, all right? Now, you put your money in USDT and the bot buys BTC. Now, what happens? What happens is that when you buy BTC, BTC now, instead of BTC going up, now BTC starts going down. I hope I'm trying to keep something very simple and understandable. Now, when you buy BTC, instead of BTC going up, because most of you need to understand, maybe before I share this, let me create the logic. Let me create the logic. You need to understand that when most of us got started in Royalq, during that time, when I got started, there was a little downward trend, then we experienced the bull run. When we experienced the bull run, ladies and gentlemen, everybody was profiting because the market was going up. And those that bought at the top, in your wallets, you have either BTC or you have Ethereum in your wallets. But you no longer now can be able to sell. For example, let me just make it a little bit clear. Now, look, ladies and gentlemen, you entered BTC when BTC was at $50,000, all right? You entered BTC. As we speak right now, some of you, your average price maybe could be, let me say, $30,000, or let me say some of you, your average price maybe, let me say $21,000. It means that, ladies and gentlemen, for you to realize significant profit, if you bought here and maybe you didn't have margin calls, good margin calls to create an average price, for you to see significant profit is when BTC moves from where it is and it gets above here. That's when you can look at the profit you have made. So what is happening in your trade? Your trade is stuck. Now let me try to go more logical again. I'm going to look at two pairs. This is my, before I go to the strategy, I want to create the logic, because once you get the logic, then the strategy will be simple for you to understand. Let's go to the market and let us look at the spot. We are going to look at BTC USDT. All right. I hope we are there. All right. Okay. The market is trying to pull up. Let me go in. Let me go in the 1 day. All right. I want you to see this pair, ladies and gentlemen. Let us look at this pair. I hope you see. Now it's getting into line mode. All right. I hope you see that the market has been moving down. Look at this line, ladies and gentlemen. From here, I hope everybody can see clearly that this has been a downward trend. Now let us look at a pair. Let us look at another pair, and that is a pair that is not what can I say? Is not BTC USDT. Let us look at pairs of Bitcoin themselves, and let us look at pairs like, because Royalq has gone an extra mile to bring in pairs of. If we get here, let me just get back here for you so that you can understand me. Royalq has come here and it has provided trading pairs: ADA BTC, BNB BTC, Ethereum BTC, Link BTC, LTC. It has looked at the 5 major cryptocurrencies in the market. Now let me look at Ethereum BTC for you. All right, Ethereum BTC. All right, I hope it's the pair. Okay, it is Ethereum BTC. Where now you had in your wallet, you had bought BTC USDT. From your USDT, Now you have BTC. Now you have a certain amount of Bitcoins in your wallet, or you have a certain amount of Ethereum in your wallet. But this trade is stuck. I just pray you understand me before I go very far. Because I want to first provide the logic, then we go into the technical. If you understand me from there where I am, give me a thumbs up. You had bought BTC USDT. The robot had moved your money from USDT to Bitcoin. Now, in your wallet, you have Bitcoins. But Bitcoin is still down, ladies and gentlemen, where it is right away now as we speak. But what do you have in your wallet? You have Bitcoins. You are waiting for the Bitcoin to get up again for you to start trading Bitcoin again. I'm talking about to my passive traders in Royalq. Now, what we are trying to say, you have Bitcoins in your Binance account. You have Ethereum in your Binance account. Now, Royalq has opened up. Thank you so much. This guy, this is the owner of the strategy. You know, when he comes in here, I'm going to make him a co-host. Leader, let me see. Miru Spirito, could you make, this is one of the guys who innovated the strategy. He's a very good trader. Has been in the market for some good time. Can you make Mr. Crypto Guru our co-host, all right? So, ladies and gentlemen, you now have Bitcoins in your wallet. You have Ethereums in your wallet, but you are no longer using them. You are waiting for Ethereum to go high again for you to make profit. That is the logic. Your money moved from USDT, now it is in Bitcoin. It is there. I don't know whether I'm trying to make some sense. It is there. You are trading BTC USDT. Now your money is there. If you're not yet trading these pairs, please don't react to what I'm saying right now. Please don't react. I don't have Bitcoins. I still have my USDT. No, settle. First wait. Keep calm. Calm down. You go to, no, someone tells me to come again. All right, let me do this. Okay, now, the first step is you have USDT. You come here on USDT pairs, you decide to trade Bitcoin. These are major cryptocurrencies we can trade. You come here and you trade Bitcoin, all right? You come here and you choose a pair called BTC USDT. This is the coin you start trading. Now, as you trade, Bitcoin goes down. What will you have in your wallet? From USDT, you will now have Bitcoin. This is what he is calling layer one. You go into the market. Your first strategy to trade, you'll choose major cryptocurrencies. And one major cryptocurrency you can major into and make money is trading Bitcoin. So you put USDT in your wallet and the robot buys on a cycle. It buys for you what? Bitcoin. So this is what they call a strategy of layer one. Now, you set your strategy that the robot should use 40% of your capital. I'm now getting more logical. Now, the robot buys 40%, no, not 40% of your capital, 40% of the market. So the market comes down to that 40%, and still Bitcoin is not rising. So what do you have now? Now you have Bitcoins. Now you understand that Royalq has introduced a new pair. And new pairs, you can now use the Bitcoins you have in your wallet to come and trade Ethereum, to come and trade BNB, to come and trade ADA. Why? Because you have Bitcoins. I don't know if someone understands me there. If you understand me there, give me some thumbs up. If you understand me there, give me some, because that's the logic. There's no physics, no chemistry. Me, I teach logic. If someone understands logic, the rest is history. Me, I don't love teaching so much. I just want someone to understand the logic, because if you understand the logic, then you go and enjoy. That's the logic. You entered Bitcoin as a major cryptocurrency. Now, what do you have in your wallet? You have Bitcoins. From USDT, now you have Bitcoins. Now, as you are waiting for the market Bitcoin to come back again, what do? You use the Bitcoins you have to trade other cryptocurrencies. You don't need to pause. There's no pausing. There's no pausing. The strategy is as simple as that. You don't pause. You don't need to pause. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what's going to happen for the very, very first time. For the very, very, very first time, we are going to create billionaires all over the world. If you use this strategy, the following is going to happen to you. Let me make it clear. The following is going to happen to you. One, you will be collecting more Bitcoins. You will be collecting more Ethereum. You will be collecting more Bitcoins. You will be collecting more Ethereum, but you'll be making profit. If you have understood, give me some thumbs up in the chat. You never have a stack trade. You never have a stack trade. You'll never. Your robot will still trade forever, for the rest of your life. There's no getting stuck. It's as simple as that. Now, BTC is not the same as BTCST. Now, now I'm done with the logic. If you have not understood the logic, I pray that as time goes on, you'll understand. Now, having after expressed the logic, let me make my logic clear. If you have not understood, you'll watch the video again, right? Because I've spent a lot of time on one thing. Now, let us look at the logic, okay? Now, I want to show you the difference, all right? Now, the difference is, ladies and gentlemen, I want to show you this. Just look at the movement of the market. If we just look at the logic of the movement of the market, that this is one day. I want to just show you what is happening. This is in one day. This is a pair of Ethereum BTC. I want everybody to see the difference. This is the pair of Ethereum BTC. If you are trading on a cycle, you understand that once you connect your robot will keep buying and selling, buying and selling, buying and selling. This is the pair of Ethereum BTC. I want to show you also the pair of BTC USDT. Still one day time frame. I have a question. If you just look at these candles, is there a difference? I have a question. If you just look at those candles, is there a difference? I need some answers, those that have been following. If you have looked at the movement of the market, Let me use the movement of the market. The movement of the market in the two scenarios, is there a difference? Okay. I still have a long journey. If there is no difference, then I need to come again. I need to come again. If someone has not understood, I need to come again. Yes, Batra says BTC USDT is in a downward trend, but Ethereum BTC is in an upward trend. Thank you so much, Batra. And I want everybody to see that. I want everybody to see that. I love teaching the logic. This is BTC USDT. Look at it, ladies and gentlemen. Someone may say it is mixed. Just look at the movement of the market. Just look at the movement of the market. Just look at the movement of the market. If I could draw that curve for you. Then let me also show you a pair of BTC Ethereum. This is the pair. We see it still in one day. That one is moving like this. I just want to teach the logic first, but this one is moving like this. It will not go in a straight line. The market doesn't move. It gets up, it comes down. But this one is moving in an upward trend, but that one is moving in a downward trend. Has everybody seen that? If you have seen that, give me some thumbs up in the chat. BTC USDT is moving in a downward trend, but Ethereum BTC is moving in an upward trend. Now, we also need to understand, I know most of you want the end result. But before you focus on the end result, you cannot have end results without understanding the logic. I know most of the people usually, in this world, people want results. I want the results. You go practical. We try it. Trade it for me. Let me see. But unless you get the logic, even if I do it for you, you don't understand. Those that have been attending my training, my focus is never on the results. My focus is to make you understand, because once you understand, you have the power to remain patient even when things are not getting your way. Because this is not magic. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. I don't say you're not going to make money. No. I know people, it is working so well for his team and Leader Jatin's team. They're making $40, $80, $60 a day. But unless you understand the logic that there was a time when you were in a bull run, and the bull run, yes, it will come, but also the bearish time is going to repeat. It's a cycle of the market. The market goes up, the market goes down, it recovers, the market goes up. But during the time when the market has not yet recovered, if you are a passive trader, you must be getting more Bitcoins, you must be getting more Ethereum, you must be making money. I don't know whether someone is understanding me. When the market gets down and you are trading Ethereum and BTC, when the market is coming down during the downward trend, you'll be making profit, collecting more Bitcoins, collecting more Ethereum, and still making profit at the same time. When the market gets up, what was down in USDT will now be giving you more profit because you have now more Bitcoins. I want to explain the logic. And that is the logic. And that's the logic. If you have understood the logic, type yes in the chat. Then the rest of how the strategy works becomes simple. But if you have not understood the logic, then type a no in the chat. Because that is the logic. What if we are trading other coins? My coach, is all you're saying still under spot trading? Yes, it is spot trading. Me, I'm talking about spot trading. I'm not explaining anything else. Spot trading. Okay, I see Sonos. I see Sonos in the chat. All right, let me go slow again. Because it's not about the strategy, it's understanding the logic of the market. You have been having stack trades because Bitcoin has been going down. Now me, I'm talking about major cryptocurrencies. I'm talking about Bitcoin. I'm talking about Ethereum. I'm talking about BNB. Maybe I'm talking about other Link, XRP. I would maybe stop on those pairs that Royalq has provided. If you are having your BTCST, it is not a pair provided by Royalq, stroke Bitcoin in Royalq. I hope your questions should be, I know people who have not been trading these pairs may not understand me. Maybe you are trading other cryptocurrencies, you will not understand me. Me, I'm talking about Bitcoin, Ethereum, BNB pairs, major cryptocurrencies. But the decision of you to remove your money from one coin and start using this strategy is up to you. I need to make that clear. Maybe you are trading BTCST and you remove your money from BTCST to go and start using this strategy. It is up to you. I don't know whether someone understands me. It still remains your personal decision. I don't want someone to say, Julius, you see, I removed my money. It still remains your personal. But if you have been a passive trader using our strategy and you had picked Bitcoin USDT, you had picked Ethereum USDT, and you are no longer making profit, this is your time. This is your time for you to start enjoying. If you have been on floating loss on other coins and you want to pick up this strategy, it still remains up to you. Now, let me now go and explain the strategy. Then have my great lead on the call to summarize. Now, if someone is joining now the business, this will be a very perfect strategy for them. I know I'll be coming up with a video about it. Someone joining your business and wants to trade on a cycle. All right, this could be a best strategy. If you have said, if you have been already trading BTC USDT, you now have Bitcoins, please, you can now be able to trade. Use your Bitcoins to pick another trade. It will work for you. Layer one. Layer one strategy is that you have USDT. Now you trade BTC USDT. And your trade strategy, your margin call configuration or your trade strategy should cater 40% of Bitcoin, 40% from the current price you join the market. And that will be layer one. Now, that layer one strategy is where now that layer one strategy, you are going to set your trade strategy to take up 40%. Now that you have BTC, this will remain a cycle. Now that you have BTC in your wallet, you now want to have trade Ethereum stroke BTC. You now have BTC. You now have BTC. You now have BTC. Now you want to use your BTC to trade Ethereum. So let me say you have $1,000, all right? You have $1,000 as your capital. And you said 40%. That is very, very important. Now you said 40%. It means that from the current price of Bitcoin, it will go for 40%. Now, as you have got now your Bitcoins, once the market gets stuck, you can now enjoy with your Bitcoins. Now you enjoy trade with Ethereum. That will be layer 2. Then from there, you now go and enjoy. You now have Ethereum. If this trade gets stuck, but this cannot happen anymore now, but I know the cycle will repeat itself. If this trade gets stuck, what do you have in your wallet, ladies and gentlemen? You now have Ethereum. Now you can still be able to bring in BNB stroke Ethereum. Now that you have Ethereum, you can now trade BNB because you had USDT, you got BTC. Now from BTC, you traded Ethereum, so you got Ethereum. Now you'll use your Ethereum to enjoy profit on BNB. And that is the strategy. According to the current market situation, I'll personally not go to the last strategy. Why? Because even if someone uses this, the cycles, the market where it is right now, may not be compatible. May not be compatible. The strategy that we have right now may not be compatible with the last strategy. But if you start with BTC, then you can use your BTC to trade Ethereum. Then you can use your Ethereum to trade BNB. And I want to go and look at your questions before we go through the depth of this. Network is not allowing us to enjoy the flow. That one I have no control. How do I move funds from my stock trade in other coins? It seems you need to sell them. You can sell them, use your handed capital and be able to win. What about one shot? This is cycle. This is cycle. My coach, how do I remove my current pay of BTC to what you are saying? I've been floating via my upline since I started Royalq. All right. Maybe you sell and use your current trades to open up new trades. Okay. Video, please. Trust me. I'm trading Ethereum, Ethereum BTC. Yes, it's a good strategy. Do we trade those coins on a cycle? Yes, it's pure strike. It is a pure strike. Leader Precious says my trade is running as I'm speaking. All right, that is good. That is good. All right. Okay, now I want to invite in a crypto guru who's on our call today to beat up some holes where maybe 100% I didn't deliver the work, or to add in something to the strategy so that maybe someone would go. One, before maybe I invite him, ladies and gentlemen, one, your goal must be long-term. Let me explain this now. Let me explain this. Let me explain this. Your goal must be long-term. Because if you have money in your bank, this money is doing nothing in your bank. Now I want to give confidence, and I think I will do a Zoom in the evening for those that maybe I was able to add on to the 2-day club, the people added on that group specifically. I think I will do a Zoom to share with you why your marketing strategy will be Royalq as an alternative banking system. I think I'm coming up with those strategies by the end of today. That instead of someone putting their money in the bank, and their money is not increasing, what do? They bring their money in Royalq, where they will be collecting more Bitcoins, they will be collecting more Ethereum, so that when Ethereum rises, they have a huge take profit. I don't know, but I'll keep it at that. All right, so welcome, leader Klaisha, Crypto Guru, sir, welcome, and good morning or good afternoon or good evening from India. Happy to have you with us this morning.
Yeah, hi, good afternoon, leaders. Good afternoon, leader Julius. Thanks for inviting me.
Wow.
You explained the strategy in a very well method. So this is strategy we prepare as a 4-layer strategy. So our trade never stop by using this strategy, as we already explained you. So you already explained. Do you want me to share my whiteboard and explain it more?
Yeah, sure. I just wanted you to go a little bit more about the pairs. Why should someone, maybe because if you check in our questions we have today, you find that there's someone who was trading, let me say, Bitcoin, BTCST, all right? Yeah. And he was trading on a one shot, and totally his trade is stuck, all right? Because if he entered when BTCST, let me say, was at $34, and as we speak right now, BTCST is close to $8 or $7. He has to wait until BTCST will get back to 43. So maybe he can ascertain the loss now, all right? Or pause his trade, get out of that trade, pick that money. Now start this strategy where your robot will never stop trading forever. So you just go back and go and explain again about the strategy so that people can get a clear picture about it.
Yeah, sure. Give me a minute. Let me connect my laptop. So I will explain on the whiteboard. Just give me a minute.
All right. So as he's coming back, I'll go still through the questions. Assuming I'm trading BTC USDT on a cycle, and it's stuck. So I started to trade Ethereum BTC. What will happen to my BTC USDT when the market is rising? All right. What will happen is, for example, you are already you picked BTC USDT when BTC was at $50,000. All right. You picked BTC USDT when BTC was at $50,000. Remember, for your BTC USDT to deliver the profit back to USDT, because it is a cycle. It is a cycle. It means that now your Bitcoins will be getting back to USDT because you already have more Bitcoins. You have been collecting more Bitcoins, or you have been collecting more Ethereum using your Bitcoins. It is just a cycle. It's a continuous cycle where your trade never stops. Unless someone understood the logic, you know. So that's why I said, before I talk about the strategy, it is important for someone to understand the logic. But I'm still inviting back here Crypto Guru. Is joining with another device, which he has done already, so that he can explain again for you so that you can understand. But those that love networking, this is our best time ever in the world. And I believe there has never been a time for us to market our opportunity much more stronger and bolder than ever before, because someone doesn't need to have experience in trading to enjoy a continuous non-stop trade like it has ever happened before. Okay, so he'll be explaining. We shall not go into the crypto loan because where the market is right now, his trade will not get into that of the crypto loan that maybe someone could borrow some money and but if someone just keeps it three ways, 3 layers, it's good to go. All right, so I don't know whether crypto guru, you're already in the house with your PC.
Yeah, I joined with a different ID, same name. So could you please co-host? I want to share my screen.
Yeah, I've already made you a co-host.
Okay. Okay, all right. Able to see my screen?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. Leaders, we discussed, Leader Julius already explained about that way. Let me explain here. Suppose we have 1,000 USDT. Just a minute. Yeah. For example, we start with 1,000 USDT. We are we are not buying BTC or Ethereum because USDT is always a stable coin, and we go through strategy cycle Royalq. Then it's a dollar cost averaging, buying in different way. Suppose initial you directly transfer purchase USDT, then you convert it into BTC or Ethereum. For example, Ethereum currently trading at 19K, but after convert USDT into Ethereum and BTC come down to 15K, then definitely you have a loss here, 4K loss in your capital. But so first step, layer 1, will start with BTC, USDT. Then we cover market, depend on our strategy, 30%, 40%, 50%, whatever you given the strategy. So suppose, for example, I took 40% market deep coverage with number of strategies, like number of margins calls. So our trade is starting. This strategy for newcomers, those started with Royalq. So it's best way for them. We cover 40% or 30% depending on their investment. So here 40% we cover here. Suppose in case market already in downstairs now and market recover, then definitely they earn money on BTC USDT pair. So without stopping that strategy, they can work. But in case we assume that market went down from here, then what we'll do? Our trade market, we started from here, market went down, our 40% cover here. This is our 40% market drop. And here we given 20 margins calls. So all 20 margins call utilize, and market is down. So here we stuck now. Our trade Royalq is not working, it's ideal. So what we'll do? Initially we start with BTC USDT. Now we have BTC here. So now we'll do second layer. We have sufficient BTC in our wallet. So we go with second method, Ethereum oblique BTC. And remember, those both coins are not a stable coin. only USDT we are using a stable coin. So definitely we earn money on that non-stable coins like BTC or Ethereum. So our earning, it's suppose market rise, moving up, then definitely our profit more, because we are adding in our wallet more BTC. Earlier we are adding more USDT, but now we are adding more. Our revenue generate in BTC only. So now here we start a strategy with 40% again. Again, assume market went down again 40%. So we have again, we have a layer 3 strategy here. Layer 3 strategy. We have sufficient Ethereum here. In this scenario, our market went down. Again 40%. Now we have Ethereum. So again down, then we start with Ethereum. We utilize Ethereum. We never stop our Royalq, because we pay for annual subscription for Royalq. If our Royalq is ideal for 3-4 months, then it's useless for us. So we can't stop our Royalq. So here we start with that BTC, then we have multiple pair like ADA, we have BNB, we have. So better we go with the top 10 coins. So we go with BNB coin. It's BNB for Binance native coin. So here we start BNB oblique Ethereum. And again, we give 40%. This is the one, like 120%. We already cover. We 3 layer. Earlier, normally we start the trade in January, February, March, or initial like last months. We start like we cover layer 1 strategy, but we don't have like layer 2, layer 3 earlier. So we don't know. We stuck and waiting is the option. But now we have 3 layer strategy here. We have other options also, like we are not go much in this next option. This is the crypto loan. Later Julius already explained. We are not use this one because we assume our 3 strategy, 3 layers are compatible for market, and market never go down, 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 continue. So I think these 3 layers is sufficient for our unstoppable trades. So if again we are in stop position, then we have a Binance feature, crypto loan. In this scenario, we can put our BNB coin to exchange Binance, and we get that different coins, whatever coins we want. So in this scenario, suppose we took loan in USDT instead of putting our BNB coin, because we have BNB here. So now again we have USDT, then we move again in cycle and we can rotate. But this last option, layer 4, I think we are not required this one. So I think layer 1 sufficient. Not sufficient, then we move on layer 2. Layer 3, in by chance we are not comfortable with this one. Again, market went down, again 40% down. Then we go with layer 3. So in this scenario, our Royalq is continue working for us without stopping. So this scenario currently, whatever that I see some questions here. People are saying they started like 3, 4, 5 months ago, and their strategy stop now. In different coin, BTCST or something, any other coins, Algo, whatever coins. But here we are using BTC, Ethereum, BNB, and USDT. So what we'll do on existing strategies. So let me clear this whiteboard. For on existing trades, their strategy already stopped. What will do for these people now? So here, suppose we have, I mark here BTC, ETH, I mark here Sol, I mark here Matic, I mark here different coin Algo, BTST, BTC, ST. These are coin we have. Suppose we have trade in different coins here. You start trade in January, February, in any of month. If you see the graphs in USDT pair, BTC also went down almost 60% from this scenario. Suppose you invested 1,000. I took example of 1,000 USDT of each. I make 1K, 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 1K. So these are the investment in each coin we have. Whatever coin you have, like Sol, Matic, or any different number of coins. If you see the graph, Ethereum also went almost 62, 65% down. Sol also trade, and it also went 60 to 70%. If you compare all trades here, might be it's 50 to 60%. Algo also might be 60 to 70%. You check the graphs, your assets. So here also 60 to 70%. These are the our existing trades. If we start here in January month, that time suppose we invested 1K in any of the coin. If we invested in BTC, then BTC value also here only $400 USDT. Ethereum also almost current value in asset value is 450 like that, or 400 something. This one also for 400, like this one 450. Here 350, 400, 350. These are the current values in our spot wallet of any of the coin which we trade since long back. So what we'll do? Here we have an option, because we can't start with that trade with the BTC coin. Can't start with Algo, can't start with Matic, can't start with Sol. If we have already in trade with BTC coin or Ethereum coin, then definitely we'll start with the different pair. But what will do others? We have option here, convert option. Here we use the convert option in our Binance, because almost asset value is the similar. It's not like that BTC moving upside, because here you see that BTC almost 60K in January. Now it's 19K. Ethereum also 4.5K, but now only 13K. So it's already down. Sol might be $80, 80 USDT, but now currently 32. Matic also something $2 something, but now only 0.7. Algo might be having different, and BTCST might be currently it's running 8.5, I think, and here might be it's running almost 18 or 19. So we are down almost 50 to 60%. If you see in our floating loss on each of the coin, whatever you are holding, then we are on the same page. Currently, if we are going to convert option, then you can convert like that BTCST to BTC. because we have the same value. Then you definitely get the same amount of that BTC coins. If you have that algo, you go with BTC, you can convert because our market is down. If any of the coin it's moving upside, different to against the market, then it's not profitable on this coin. But almost coins are same page, so we can convert any of the currency, and better we convert BTC. BTC is the number one currency like in ranking, because we have more volumes, we have more capitalization in this market capitalization in this coin. So we can convert into BTC whatever coins. Suppose we have 5 coins, we can convert into BTC all coins. And after that, suppose we have algo, we have sol in our wallet, we have BTC ST, we have wheat. These coins we convert into BTC all coins. So whatever spot wallet, suppose here all including you have 400 USDT asset value currently in our spot wallet, you get it $400 BTC. In case you convert into BTC, because we are not converting into USDT. Why? Because USDT is the stable coin. If you convert into USDT here, it means you are in the risk. Why? Because we invested $1,000 and we are currently on 400 USDT. 400 value. Currently, we have non-stable coins like algo. So anytime they can pump 2 times, 3 times, anytime. We don't know market. If you convert into USDT, it means you are selling and you go with stable coin. But you convert into BTC, if market suddenly pump, then BTC also moving up, then your value of the asset 400 to increasing continue. If you go with the BTC USDT, then the USDT value remains same only. It's not changing. But we convert into BTC, then definitely our market uptrend, our value increasing. So here we can convert into BTC, and then we can start with the pair ETH oblique BTC, and we can start a single trade of full amount. Then if market went down, we have second layer 3 option, BNB or ADA oblique Ethereum. So our trade is never stop. If market is continue after changing or starting, its market is moving up, then we are trading in the Ethereum. Ethereum also increasing, BTC also increasing, then definitely our asset value, like spot asset value is showing more as per market strategy. So I hope I clear for existing users and new users. Hope everyone clear for that. If anyone has any questions, any queries, can ask. Yeah, over to Julius, leader Julius. You can take over. If anything, any questions for me, let me explain on that. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you so much. Can we drop in some love hearts, some thumbs up to our great leader for the amazing strategy this morning? Ladies and gentlemen, this has been free of charge. None of you has paid for it. So if you don't give a love heart, you don't give a thumbs up, you know my prayer is very definite. I just pray so that maybe whatever you have learned, if you cannot give a thumbs up, and maybe a thumbs up, a love heart, I need to pray for you. Okay, because it's not a must that someone gets his knowledge and gives it to you for free. He has just decided, ladies and gentlemen. So maybe before I pray my prayer, you better organize yourself and drop in a thumbs up. I'm not a prophet, but my prayer definitely God has always answered, has always been answering my prayer. So many people who don't give thumbs up, by the time they reach their Royalq and their Binance, they are seeing Nimbus clouds. They don't remember anything. What did they say? What did they say? I was on that training. What did So if you don't give thumbs up, you might reach and you don't understand anything. So make sure you are very positive and you celebrate when someone gives you something. All right. And so make sure you celebrate. All else, you might get back. Yeah, God has been listening to me for a very long time. I really thank him. Whoever doesn't give thumbs up, thank someone. When someone has done something good, God has always rewarded me. By the time you reach home, or when you sit alone on your yes, very seriously. The reason why you go back from this Zoom and you don't remember anything, God has always answered my prayer. He turns the message around like this. You are negative, he also turns the knowledge away. So by the time you get back home, you don't remember anything. So make sure. No, this is cycle, it's not one shot. Make sure, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you always celebrate. All right, thank you so much. Now, there are some questions that are here. I hope he was very, very open to answer most of them. One of the questions that I think he answered very well is that you have been on stock trades for some long time, right? I hope it's the most question that most people need an answer to. You have been on a stock trade for a long time. Maybe you are trading GMT, maybe you are trading Solana, maybe you are trading ADA. It is a non-stable coin. Don't convert to USDT. Convert maybe your $200 back to Bitcoin, which is a non-stable coin. It means that you will get the same value of the coins. You'll get the same coins. You'll not get like the equal amount, but you will almost get the same coin. Okay, someone says his English was hard. You better repeat. Oh, so you love my local vernacular English. This one was a broad English. My fellow Ugandans, the English he was speaking was from India. Very nice English. But okay, let me clear that question because
Thank you so much. Let me share one image. I hope everyone understand this one. This is our Royalq. So we have here two strategies here. Just a minute. Let me mark in here. So this is our Royalq here. We have strategy 1, strategy 2. This is the margins calls. So which is the better ladder for us? If we go with this strategy, like here we have a number of margins calls. We have only 4 margins calls, but here we have more than 20 margins calls, I think. So which is the better? We have better way. This is the always better. Why? Because we have more steps here. The distance, this distance from bottom, it's like 40%. It's a 40%. But here you see that in the individual steps, we have like here we downside like 5%. Here might be 7%. So always struggling, robot always struggling. Market went down on 7%, then take next call. But we have small steps, then definitely we earn more. Our robot work faster in this way. So in our 3-layer strategy, we can utilize this one also. How? Currently, we have option here, like we have one ladder. we have here USDT, 1000 USDT. Now we go with BTC, USDT. This is for new users. So they start with 1000 USDT. Earlier, they cover 40% market with the less number of margins calls. But now, if they cover 30% or 20% market, they think market we cover 20% with this 1000 USDT. Then they have more number of steps here. It means the robot buying, selling faster. We reduce that difference between each steps, like number of margins call percentage very less, like 0.5, 0.6. Then our robot is working faster. Because we cover earlier, we are going cover 50% deep with same amount of the fund. But now we reduce is to 20% or 25% because this is the layer one. Because we know we have second layer also with us. If our strategy stop with this percentage, then we enter in the second layer, Ethereum, BTC. And we again here cover like 20%, 25%. Earlier, what will cover? 50%. So our difference like that is more. But now we can reduce our percent. It means our robot working very fast. Because still we have that layer 3 option. So we no worry about that. We want our robot trade more faster because it's working, buying and selling is more faster, then we earning more. So we can utilize in this 3 strategy. It's not like that. We initially we cover 50% with this first strategy. Anyway, we already market we are already in down market. So we can start with more steps, more margins calls, then we can earn more. So little Julius, I think you clear about that, and everyone clear about this my concept which I mentioned.
Yeah, sure. It is amazing because if someone has more margin calls, all right, the more margin calls, the more the ability for the robot to buy faster and the more ability for the robot to sell. Okay. I believe from here, I know questions are very many. I'm going to conduct a V3, V4 training after this call. Those that from our V3, V4 team, I'm going to drop in a link because we may not be in position to make sure everybody understands from this call. So I'll recommend you to everybody to get back to your V3, V4 leaders. All right, from this call, I'm going to do a call with them. Please, V3, V4s onto the call. We are going to conduct a leaders training because this could be very important for people who are already in your business and their trades are stuck. So I would recommend everybody to return to your V3, V4 leaders, all right? I believe each team will be conducting a training per se to their specific leaders to help you get this along the line. So I will from here, I think I'll conduct a short leaders training so that it will be much more easier for the delivery of the message. So if you have V3s in your team, because I know every team has some V3s along the line, and maybe you had some, maybe personal, you hated maybe your upline, maybe you said your upline will not be able to support you, or maybe it's not your upline that helped you reach here. I would recommend you to, because on your level, on your journey to success, sometimes you need it to pocket sometimes maybe my ego, and then I learn the knowledge. So I'll do V3, all right? I'll do V3s and above. Okay. Yes. I'll do V3s and above. Then your V3s will go and conduct. Will go and conduct. If you don't have a V3, you have a V4 in your line. Your V3s will go and conduct a technical training with the V2s and their V1s, and that will be basically very important. But I'll also basically do a general training, but I would still do a special training with these top leaders to simplify the work. I know some of you would want me to go a little bit lower, but it will simplify the work. It will cause what we call division of labor, all right? So I would recommend everybody to get back to your V3 uplines, all right? And your V3 uplines, okay? Then I will find a way to make this better, all right? Okay, so I'll do a training today from this call with V3s, V4s, V5 leaders. Then from there, we shall go to maybe V2s, depending on their decision they will take in that meeting that we are going to do. It will only take, ladies and gentlemen, only 45 minutes. And this was just an understanding to the orientation, all right? Our next training on Wednesday will go more specific to how maybe you set up. We may not go so much into the setup now. I wish you a happy day, and allow me invite my friend, my brother, Leader OBM, to close our morning session. Thank you so much, everybody.
Yeah, thank you, Leader Julius. Another great day today. I hope everybody has gained a lot, especially as we promised to deal with the fourth layer strategy. Royalq is getting better, and we are always getting better. So there's no excuse for anyone not to always make money in Royalq. And you say you don't have fund. Oh, you have fund. Just go to the second layer and start trading. And we thank all leaders that are giving us this headway, so that we get better every day. Royalq is the best thing that can ever happen to anyone. And there was a quiz I sent to the group today, and we see that even the concern we'll be having that even in an uptrend, if you are in a cycle, maybe you bought an asset for $800 and you made you sold for $1,000. So at the end of the day, the uptrend continues, and you bought again at $1,100 and sold at $1,300. At the end of the day, when you do the calculation, you see you have a profit of $300. So Royalq works. So that sometimes I don't even think of because I trust the robots that it will do the best thing for me. So now in downtrend and uptrend, you are making money. So Royalq is cool. The only thing is be ready to adjust and to change strategy when you are stuck. You understand? So when you are stuck with the second layer, and teach this thing to your team. Then those people that are not active again because they say they don't have money to trade. Now it's a lie. Everybody has money to trade. The only thing is change strategy and start working again. So go out there, tell your team members that are that are not active again, or that are saying they are in floating loss, that they are not actually in floating loss. If you are making little percentage every day, it's better than not making nothing at all, or waiting for that big day that you are going to make 10%, 5%. So go out there, tell people about it, and let's meet in the evening. So I pray today will be productive for us. The volatility will always favor us. So thank you, everybody. Thank you, my leader. Thank you, all speakers today. See you in the evening and see you tomorrow. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Leader Clash. Thank everybody and have a blessed week. V3s and V4s, please, let's chat and see what we